Hello everyone, Courtney here from How to Loom Your Dragon. Welcome to my tutorial for the baby night terrors from the new How to Train Your Dragon show, Race to the Edge. Okay, so check the description for the band count. You will need one loom for this project. There are a lot of double looped bands in this project. I'm just going to warn you about that right now. Alright, so let's begin. We're going to start with his lower jaw. I'm going to use gray for that. If you want to make a white night terror, the leader, just make everything white instead of the colors that I'm using. I'm doing one of the black ones. Okay, but if you want to do a white one, just feel free to use all white instead of the colors that I'm using here. Okay, so I'm going to double loop a gray. Okay, I went 4 times. These are all double looped. Okay, we're going to cap off here by wrapping it around, creating 4 loops. Okay. Actually, no, take that cap band off, just because you want to attach a spike down on this guy. Because on his lower jaw he does have a spike sticking down, so let's do that first. So take a gray and wrap it around your hook, creating 5 loops. Then double loop a gray. Pull that on and reclaim. And then we're going to take 3 gray, pull that on, and reclaim. Okay? That's going to be his little chin spike. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to lift up this double looped band and just pull it onto there. Just like that. Okay? And now let's move these back over and put that cap band back on. Okay, we're going to double loop grays across as our horizontals. Okay, and now as we loom we're going to be attaching some teeth. So you want to take white and you want to wrap it around your hook, creating 5 loops. And as we loop up this guy, we're going to pull that tooth on there. Do that on the other side too. Okay, do another. As we loop up this guy, we'll pull that onto there. Okay, let's do the other side. Okay, and let's go up the center up to here, and now we're going to make a tiny tongue. So grab your pink band. We're going to take a pink band and we're going to wrap it, creating 5 loops around the hook. A double loop one, pull it on and reclaim it. And one more, double loop, pull on, reclaim. Wrap this guy right here. Okay. And then we can, whoops, loop this up. And I'm going to tie off these 3 ends with any color. It doesn't matter. I'm just using white. Stick the tongue up through the correct side and we can pull that spike down a little bit so it looks like that. Okay, now we're going to make the stomach. So I'm going to take 3 black bands here, okay, and 3 here, and 3 here, and 3 more. Okay, now I'm going to go back to my gray. So this is your body color here, the black. You're going to go to your stomach color, which is gray, and we're going to double loop down 7 times. 3. Oops, that's a white. We don't want that. How'd that get in there? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Straighten out your twisted bands. And then we're going to go this way. So these are still double looped. And we want to double loop all these, but you know what? First let's untwist all the twisted ones here because we don't want overly twisted bands. Okay, and then we're going to cap off here with the gray by wrapping it around, creating 4 loops. Okay. Now we're going to start to loop. Okay. You should know basic looming, obviously, if you're doing this project. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to loop once up here. Now you're going to make a little spike with black. Okay, so you wrap a band around your hook, creating 5 loops. Then you're going to double loop, pull that on there, reclaim the loop, and double loop again. You're going to make, you need to make about 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 of these total. Okay, once you've made one, you can wrap it around here. Whoops. I'm going to loop up once. You want to make another and wrap it around the next one. Loop up again and wrap one more and loop up again. And this we are going to tie off with any color, doesn't matter. Okay, So you want to very carefully lift this off. Okay, so it looks like that. Alright, so you have your jaw and we have our stomach done. Okay, now we're going to make his little legs, which are very easy to do. Pick your claw color. I'm using white. You're going to wrap it, creating 3 loops on your hook. Double loop your body color. That's black for me. Clean. Double loop another. Okay. 2 more times. 1, 2, and then we're going to take 3 black and do that. Okay, tie off. This is a front leg, so you want to make 2 of these, so go ahead and make a second one. So cute. And now we're going to make his back legs, which are also very easy. Let's take a white band again, creating 3 loops on the hook. Take 3 black bands, pull on and reclean. Double loop a black, pull on, reclean, do it again, pull on, reclean, again, and one more time with the double looped, and then we're going to take 3 again. Okay, tie this off. Alright, so, and you want to make 2 of those too, so you're going to have 2 back legs and 2 front legs. Alright, now, we're going to make his wings. So change your loom to rectangular, and, alright, I'm doing black with gray wings, okay, so black ridge with gray. So I'm double looping my black. We're going to go down 9 times with the double looped. And then we're going to do gray. Okay, so these are all double looped. Okay, I'm going to take my hook and straighten out these bands. Alright, now we're going to do our horizontals, which are also gray, double looped. Alright, now let's do our little ridges. So take a black, wrap around your hook, creating 5 loops, double loop a black, pull it on, and reclaim and wrap around here. That little nub goes there. We want to make 3 more using gray, so 3 gray nubs now. Okay, this one's going to go around here. This one's going to go around here. And this one's gonna go around here. Right, now we gotta make his little spikes on the wings, which are also very easy using white. Wrap a white band, creating 5 loops, double loop of white, pull it on and reclaim, do another, pull on and reclaim. It's going to go around to this peg here, across from the middle nub here. Make another one. Gonna go here. Okay, now let's dig down and loom this. Make sure none of these bands break. If you do, you should fix them because they are double looped bands. And one band breaking would be not good. Okay, tie off your ends. You do want to make 2 of these as well. I have my other one already made. Okay, and you may want to make the other one the opposite so they bend opposite directions. That's up to you. I always like it when they bend opposite directions. Okay, so we have our wings, our bottom jaw, our stomach thing with the spiky things and the 4 legs. Alright, so now we are going to do the main body. Okay, so I'm going to take double loop. Oh, first we want to change this to offset. Okay. I'm going to double loop black. Okay, now I'm going to take 2 black. And I'm going to take one of those spiky things. Okay, so remember the ones you made a bunch of, the black. Pull that onto the 2 and put that here. Okay, take 2 more and pull another onto there. Okay. And we're going to take 2 more here. Two more here. And you know, if you want to intersperse these with some brown, you can. So maybe I'll do some cocoa here in the center. It's up to you if you want to do that, because he does kind of have, the little black dudes have some kind of cocoa kind of along their spine, so I'm actually going to replace some of these with cocoa. Up to you if you want to do that as well. Maybe I'll do that with this guy too. Whoops. Up to you. Okay, so I put some cocoa there. You don't have to. You can keep it all black if you want. It's not a big deal. Okay. Alright, anyway, Now I'm going to go back to double looped. Okay. So I'm going to double loop black. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and now I'm going to take another one of those little black spikes. Okay, and I'm going to double loop a cocoa again. And I'm going to pull that on there and wrap that around here. Push it down. Okay, let's do that again. So another cocoa band. Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to move this down. Sorry, this might be confusing, but I'm going to double loop a cocoa here and then do this one. Sorry. I promise you I'm not crazy. I just messed up on my diagram a bit. Alright, maybe this next one we want to do black. Double looped black, pull the next spike onto there. Okay, maybe like that. Alright, hold on, I have to count something. So 1, this should be back one more. Sorry about the confusion, guys. You think my tutorial, the short tutorials, are going to be easy, but sorry, I'm just moving these back because I miscounted. Okay. My diagram's a little messed up, I guess. Okay. Anyway, now I'm going to take the brown, the cocoa brown, and I'm going to go the rest of the way here. Now I'm going to make a little nose spike using gray. Okay. And how I'm going to do that is I'm going to take 3 gray, 3 gray here, okay, put 3 gray here, then you want to double loop a gray, so like that. I'm going to double loop across here, don't worry about it too much, like that, okay. Now you want to wrap a gray around your hook, creating 5 loops, then double loop a gray, pull it on, reclaim. This is going to go right here, right around there. We're going to make another one, 2, 3, 4, 5. Double loop one, pull it on and reclaim. Wrap that around the other end, and then we're going to loop this, just the gray. Okay, don't worry about anything else right now. We're just looping the gray thing. And we're going to take that off. This is going to be like his little nose spike thing. Now we're going to double loop a cocoa brown, pull that on there and rest that like this, and push that down. Okay, anyway, now we're going to double loop black, okay. The main body color on the sides is going to be black. No, we also want to put a double looped black from here, lift these up, put it down, and replace. Okay, so same thing here. Okay, it looks like that. Okay, so these are all double looped bands except this set, this set, this set, this set. Okay, the rest are double looped. Alright, now we're gonna put on the eyes. Okay, so take yellow, or whatever color your eye is gonna be, wrap it around your hook, creating 4 loops. Then take a black, wrap that around, creating 4 loops. Then I'm gonna take 2 of the yellow loops onto the other side of the black. And I'm going to do that again, so making a second eye. Then I'm going to double loop the black, pull both eyes onto that double looped black. And wrap that here, spread the eyes apart, and take 2 of the 4 loops in the middle, bring them forward. Okay, just like that. And turn it so that the bad part of the eye is facing up and the good part is facing down. Okay? Alright, now we're going to double loop our bands across. Oops. Sometimes they snap. Okay. I'm going to take band, wrap the loop, create 5 loops on it, then I'm going to take 3 black bands on my hook, pull that onto there, wrap this around the tip, like that. Okay. Now I'm going to attach my wing, so I'm going to hold one like this, okay, and this wing is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right here. Okay, so go through the black loops first and pull off the tying band. Wrap it around this peg here, and then go through the gray loops. And wrap those around this. Okay, let's attach the other wing. Black loops go around this peg. Gray loops go around this peg, like that. Okay? See that, everyone? Okay. Now, bum bum bum, bum bum bum. We're gonna start looping the head. Okay, so dig down, grab the top double looped bands, loop up 2 more times. 1, 2. Okay, let's do this side. And this. Oops. Alright, so here, what we're going to do here is we're going to take our bottom jaw and we're going to attach it so the spiky part is facing up and the tongue is facing down. Okay, so go through these loops here, attach them there, and then I'm going to loop opposite into the wing. Okay, I'm going to go through the middle set, and I'm going to wrap them around this middle peg. And I'm going to go through this set over here and wrap them around this peg. Loop up. Okay? Now, as I loop up this next guy in the middle, I want to attach this stomach thing, okay? So I'm going to stick... I want this to be... Okay. So hold it so it's like the gray part is like bending down. I'm going to go through the cap band here. Okay, make sure the black spikes are on the bottom right now. You're going to dig down, and as you loop up this black set, you're going to pull that stomach onto it. Okay? And now I'm just going to loop up the majority of this up to here. Okay? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of my front legs, go through the loops, pull off the tying band, and as I loop up a band this next set here by the wing, I'm going to pull that leg onto there. Okay? Okay, let's do that on the other side. Alright, so dig down and loop up and pull the leg on. Okay. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to grab this stomach and we're going to skip this angled set here. So we have the cap band that's that's going around the black bands. We're going to skip this set on the side and we're going to move to this set, grabbing the bottom corners of the set. Bottom corner loops, wrap around this peg, dig down, and loop up once. Let's do that on the same side here. So skip a set, grab the bottom loops of the set after that, dig down and loop up. Okay, now we're going to go to the next set. So the next bottom loops, around, loop up, same thing here. Now as we go, we're going to start to take him off just so that the bands don't get too tight. So we can start to lift him off. He's pretty cute. Oh. Anyway, go to the next set. Wrap that set around. Loop up. Same thing here. Next set. Wrap it around. Loop up. Very gently. Lift off a little more. Okay, let's wrap the next set and loop up once more, each side. Okay, lift him off a tiny bit more. Look at him, he's coming together. A little, I'm going to do one more set here. Okay, now we're going to take the back legs, go through the loops, and just attach it around this peg and loop up. Okay, same thing on the other side. Okay, now what I'm going to do with the stomach is I'm going to skip a set and go to this set. Corner, bottom corner loops, wrap around, same thing on the other side, skip a set. Bottom corner loops, wrap around. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to loop this, then this, and then this, and I'm going to take 3 black bands. You have to finish off the tail still. Pull them through. Erg. And tie off. And gently lift off the rest of him. Okay, make sure all those bands are looped. Yes, they are. Okay, the stomach is not attached all the way yet. Okay. I'm just going to adjust a couple things on this guy. So the tongue we want to pull down into the mouth. Okay, you want to pull off the tying bands around the jaw. There's 3 of them. Gosh, my hair is getting stuck in it. Okay, this spiky thing on the nose, which is very large, we want to bend backwards. So you can put your hook through it and tug it so it starts bending back toward the back of the head. Okay. And you can always wire up his mouth. Okay. Pull up these little spikes. Okay, now, if you have fiber fill, just stuff his stomach a little bit so it's not so flat. So you can just, it might be a little tricky, but you just kind of want to stuff him a little bit. So from the back, before we finish him off, we'll just stick it in. Okay, because we don't want him to be too skinny. Just to be kind of chunky. Haha, he's so cute. Okay, maybe a little bit more. Just kind of use your judgment. Alright, so stuff as much as you can without overdoing it. That's better. Now he's fatter. Okay. And now we're going to do his, the rest of his tail, okay? So I am taking black, double looping, the tail is pretty short, so we don't have to go too crazy. 3, 4. I'm going to take 3 black now. So this is 3 at a time. Okay, so I did 4 double looped blacks and then 4 of 3. Okay, now we're going to, okay, we gotta hold them upside down. I'm gonna go through this loose set here. Oh, you know what, before we do that, we just want to attach some spikes here. So the remaining 3 that you have, we are going to lift up. Here, put one on your hook, one of those little black spikes. We're going to lift up this first set of 3 and pull it on. Okay, grab the next one. lift up this set of 3. Oops. Yeah, anyway, pull it onto this set of 3. And one more. Okay, now we're going to take our dragon and hold him upside down. Go through this bottom set. Down here, not the stomach piece that's longer. We're going through the shorter set. Oops. Okay. We're going to attach it here so he's upside down. Okay. Once we've attached that around, what we're going to do is we're going to take the next, we're going to stretch out the stomach, and we're going to stretch the first set of the black bands around that same peg. Okay, then we're going to stretch the next loops around each peg. So see how I'm just kind of maneuvering it, and then this final set is going to go right around this peg, but we can undo that tying band there. Okay, like that. So now we want to dig down here and loop up first set, the next set. Now what we want to do is we want to loop it around the spikes. Okay, so this guy, I have to, if you accidentally looped it and the spike's on the side, you can just pull the spike through the center like that. Okay, we want the spikes to stick up in the middle. So same thing here. So wrap the loop around that spike as you loop it. Okay, and one more. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make one more little spike, actually. Okay, so same ones I've been doing. I'll just make one more. And as we loop up, I'll just attach it on, and then I'm just going to loop up the rest of the way. And I'm going to take one more black band and tie a knot here and pull off. Yay, so there's your little night terror guy. Haha. So what we can do is just take off any remaining tying bands. Okay. And this loop at the end, we're going to hide it into the tail by zigzagging it back and forth. Okay, till it disappears. And as far as the legs go, if they're all sprawled out funny, you can always make them bend the way you want by sticking your hook through where you want the bend to be and tugging in the direction that you want it to bend. So see, I just changed the direction of the foot. I'm going to do that with the front feet too. I'm going to have them bend forward as well. Okay, see? And there's your little night terror. Now with this horn thing, I'm just going to adjust this a little more. These little horns at the tip, because you want these to bend toward the head. Okay. And there's your little dude. I hope you like your new little night terror, everybody. I think he's really cute. Show me, if you make a white one, show me what he looks like, okay? Because I don't know what the white one looks like. Just this guy. Okay, I hope you all enjoyed this extra bonus tutorial. Haha. And I will see you soon for another tutorial. Okay, everyone? Hope you enjoy him. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. See you soon.